Archangel Michael has been waiting for your spirit to eventually open wide enough to hear him banging on your door with holy perseverance. My dear child, heaven has been tilting toward you with unwavering love rather than rage. You believed that you had been forgotten, ignored, or ignored yet in the heavenly courts. Your name has been inscribed on scrolls of fire. This is not a random moment. Last night, when you were unable to speak, your spirit tugged on heaven. You sobbed, you moaned, and you believe no one was listening. However, I heard the angels listened. The season of quiet is officially ended, as confirmed by Michael himself. The amount of work that goes on behind the scenes is not apparent to you. Angels were being assigned to your home while you were wondering whether you had been abandoned. Yes, you are surrounded with heavenly activity at the moment. Documents, approvals, and even cash payments that you never requested are being brought by them. In boardrooms, banks, and unexpected discussions, people are whispering your name. No thief can harm what is yours, and no hand can modify the legacy I have planned, thanks to Archangel Michael. Transferring wealth is not a fantasy. It is happening right now in your benefit. Right, I claim supernatural wealth, health, and love today in the comments section right now. These 10 words represent agreement, but they are not magic declarations are heard in heaven. When you talk with faith rather than fear, the angels draw closer. I assure you, child, that the quiet meant protection, even though you've been assuming it meant rejection. I was setting up golden gates that only you could enter, as doors were being closed in your face. In reality, the people's rejection served as a redirection toward divine alignment. Even the people who abandoned you, deceived you, and made fun of you, unintentionally helped you advance in your career. Archangel Michael has been severing false links in order to bring about the appearance of the proper covenant. You were being trimmed, not defeated. What's left is now ready, fertile, and unbreakable. And pay attention. The cash infusion won't happen gradually. There will be waves to it. Unexpected payments, reimbursements, last minute approvals, and even unexpected checks in your name. This is more than simply paying your expenses, so don't think too tiny. This is about finding your purpose, your calling, and your freedom. I'm presenting you as a lender rather than a borrower, as someone who is thriving rather than just making ends meet. I am providing you more than enough, even though you beg for enough. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the moment. Each of these videos is a lifeline of prophecies connected to your breakthrough. You are declaring, I refuse to disconnect from what heaven is saying. When you subscribe, don't wait. Small acts of obedience lead to greater ones. Do you now have that burning sensation in your chest? That's validation, not fear. The name of someone is rising anew in your soul, and heaven is pushing urgently on your heart. Covenant, promise, and destiny are associated with this name. Heaven has been warming their hearts until they were unable to resist. Even though you believed you had eliminated them and that it was finished, they are being roused by music, dreams, and unexpected times when your face, laughter, and presence fill them with brightness. They will arrive with humility rather than with arrogance. You must realize that love is about a goal, not simply feelings. Your fate is linked to this individual. When they return to your life, it will be for a covenantal purpose, rather than simply friendship. When you work together, you will take on tasks that are more difficult for you to do separately. The table is already being prepared by the angels. Every barrier is being removed. Every falsehood is being refuted, and every hold-up is being eliminated. Put I align with divine covenant, destiny, and heavenly love in the comments section right now. Let those 10 words serve as your spiritual yes. Angels, pay attention when you write it. Heaven reacts as you pronounce it. This is not a coincidence. I tell you again, beloved, even while your heart struggles with dread and hope, this isn't a random occurrence. This is predetermined. The adversary has put up such a fierce fight against you because he knew that marriage and miracles will be unlocked when the proper alignment occurred. Unstoppable witness, generational blessings, and financial release are all made possible by that marriage. And now is the moment you're not going to pursue it. It will come after you furthermore. This message is about healing, not just romance. An unexpected apology from someone who profoundly offended you and caused you anguish is about to be released. My spirit is pressuring their conscience, not because they made the decision to do better. All of a sudden, the courts of heaven are still alive with your weeping. They were all not squandered peace, joy, reconciliation, and even the opening of doors of favor are the fruits of the seeds that each tear sowed. Share this message immediately if it speaks to you and your spirit is shaking. You could be the means by which heaven delivers the affirmation that someone else is waiting for. Remember to like this video as a sign of agreement as well as support. These modest deeds are manifestations of divine faith. On earth, they help you become more aligned. I have to tell you something delicate now. You may see a little button labeled Super Thanks. If you're new to YouTube, you may demonstrate unfathomable love and invest in our mission in this manner. For others, giving $5, $20, or $50 can seem like a little gesture, but heaven will see the sacrifice. It's a seed of faith, not money. For a word additionally, seeds always provide a crop. Therefore, don't be afraid to use super thanks. If the Spirit so directs, when planted in divine soil, even the tiniest seed may develop into the biggest tree. Youngster, I'm rebuilding your optimism. Not only your financial situation or romantic life. I'm cooking up a feast, but you felt you had to make do with leftovers. I am telling you that you were right on time, even if you believed it was too late. You believed you were forgotten, yet I have been shining a glorious light on your name. The wait is ended, the breakthrough has arrived. Additionally, Archangel Michael is on patrol to ensure that nothing is taken from you in the future. I do not reward dishonor, child, and I do not bless confusion. You waited for the same reason that I did. The delay served as preparation rather than punishment. I was honing you both, but you believed I was ignoring you. If someone couldn't reverence your crown, I wouldn't let them have it. I would never let a reckless person take your heart. And even though the stillness burned and it ached, it was kindness. However, the compassion now seems to be motion. Their soul has started to respect what it formerly rejected. Therefore, the waiting is now coming to an end. And they're not playing this time. They're serious this time. You see, dear, this is a heavenly heads-up, not a message for curiosity. Spirit itself is stirring, compelling and drawing them to proceed, confess, come back, and surprise you with a truth you never imagined you would hear again. You weren't just one more part of their book. Once they loved you, you were more than just another face. The solution was you, the home was you. Before you two ever breathed, you were the promise that was sealed in heaven. Because your soul longed for this time long ago, the angels are now gathering, observing your response and leaning in close. Right, I will not fear my blessing. I will receive it in the comments section right now. The gates of faith are opened by those 10 words, which dispel the falsehoods of doubt. Remember when you said in a whisper, God, if they are really the one, then prove it, my child. Take a bold step, take action. That cannot be disputed when you spoke the prayer. I was present, I am responding. Now that I've noted the occasion, you will recognize me when something unquestionable, a message, a visit, a call, or a dream occurs. This is about confirmation, not speculation or wishful thinking. Romance as we know it is not. This covenant is this is the vitality of marriage. This is holy decision-making that was planned in celestial courts far earlier than you could have ever imagined. And you'll notice the difference when they talk, kid. They will have a fresh, renewed voice. Their words will be as powerful as fire, gold, or stone. They will testify, they won't flirt. Instead of pretending, they will admit it. They will expose, not conceal. And your soul will shake and affirm, This is truth even before your ears hear it. You'll know it's me passing through them that way. And don't worry, when you realize it, I am thunderously confirming what they said. Do not hesitate if this word is hitting you in the heart right now. Please subscribe to this channel, and like this message, a step toward alignment is taken. With each act of trust you say, I refuse to miss my prophetic timing. Each time you sign up, you could be the angel God uses to bring about their breakthrough. Therefore, share this with someone else as well. Do not undervalue the current situation. Angels were sent by heaven to walk by your side from the time you breathed your first breath, because you were born with a mission so unique and full of grandeur. Your life has not been typical because of this. Your struggles have been unique because of this. Some question why you battle through storms they had never encountered. The reason for this is because your promise is greater than theirs. As you embark on this new chapter, it will not only transform you, but also your family finances, identity, and legacy. They attempted to eliminate you for that reason. They were covertly planning behind your back, which is why they grinned in your face. However, their time is up. God's child, heaven, is watching with tears of holiness. You didn't scroll past or skip my message. Therefore I speak it with heavenly weight. You followed the hint from deep inside that this was for you. Just one choice has changed the mood in heaven. It has unlocked doors that have been locked for months. Even if you can't see it now, angels are already working for you. The miraculous transfer of money is already working in your favor. Permissions are being stamped, and paperwork is being reversed. Soon you will see proof it will show up at odd times. An unexpected phone call, an unexpected email, or a casual discussion in which someone unknowingly divulges the truth. This isn't all random, it's planned. Your soul will be filled with these affirmations, which will serve as a constant reminder that God is in complete charge. The person who attempted to eliminate you will quickly make a mistake of their own and reveal their actual motivation without even intending to. And you will know that your name is still unaltered on the celestial scroll when you hear and see it. I have to warn you, child, keep this message safe. Mockers are not welcome here. This is not for those who dismiss spirituality as silly or make fun of religion. Never put your pearls before pigs. This word is sacred, it's personal. It is revered, hold it close to your heart. God will personally and quietly confirm it to you. In odd places he will mutter your name. He will arrange meetings with unexpected persons. He will utilize clues that only you can decipher, so you can be certain that this communication was specifically designed for you. And pay careful attention. It was never only a position that led to the effort to remove you. It has to do with your inheritance. They attempted to stifle talk of riches. plenty and divine transfer. The adversary is aware that supernatural supply is necessary for your next breakthrough. That's why you've been targeted by financial assaults. However, the Lord says your finances are sealed via Michael. The amount of your inheritance is increasing. The transfer of wealth is finding you. Anticipate deposits, unforeseen checks, debt forgiveness, and unexpected openings. Anticipate a favor you can't justify. Say it again, heaven's supply is mine. I shall ascend, and my inheritance will not be taken. Now be careful. Heaven is going to provide a definitive confirmation within the next 2 hours. When the time comes, be calm. Maintain your faith and have confidence that the same God who put your name there will not let anybody to take it down. You can no longer be fooled by their grin. Their scheme is untenable. Your pledge is safe and you are sealed in light. Let me gently remind you, dearest. One last time, YouTube offers a feature called Super Thanks. If you feel guided by doing this, you may bless the channel and continue to spread these prophetic messages to more people. Others choose $10, others $20, and some even $50 or more. But keep in mind that it is always spontaneous and never coerced. Your faith, prayer, and obedience to God's voice are your greatest gifts. Be strong, God's child. Keep your eyes open. Your name is still at the top of the celestial scroll, shining brightly that won't ever alter. It's written, sealed, and yours, says heaven, while you're asleep. You'll sense that someone is attempting to contact you. And seen pressure is sometimes used instead of hands or words. Yes, heaven is now working more hours. Battles continue in the spirit as soon as your eyes shut. But listen to me, you are protected, not exposed. You are surrounded by the barrier of light. Even while you are sleeping deeply, your soul may have been shaken awake by heaven. Not fear, as you may have experienced a stirring in your dreams or a pull in your chest. And that awakening is vital in the next 2 hours. You just have 2 hours to get ready, not to worry, to pray, not to be afraid, to proclaim, not to grumble. Invoke light into your direction. Stop them before they've said anything. Eliminate their plans before they are ever conceived. Take control of the winds now, rather than waiting for the storm to become louder. Because angels move when you speak. Because heaven has given your voice authority. Never undervalue the impact of speaking your mind. In faith, you won't be taken out. Say it, make a declaration. You won't be taken out, you'll get a promotion. You won't be cast out, you'll have a higher seat. This moment is causing every rumor against you to crumble. Heaven is rewriting while they plot. Light is leaking through as they plot in the dark. Let them speak, allow them to assemble. Allow them to whisper, because heaven is getting ready to reintroduce you. Stronger, brighter, and untouchable. While they fantasize of taking you away. And never forget that Archangel Michael never shows up aimlessly, kid. I'm not a wonder I never talk without a purpose. The conflict has changed when you feel my presence. It indicates a change in the scale. I arrive when fate knocks on my door, and that door is pounding urgently right now. Your spirit already understands that this is a beautiful moment, which is why your soul trembles. Yes, the adversary tried to obstruct your view once again while you were asleep last night. They infiltrated your fantasies with falsehoods. They attempted to plant doubtful seeds in your soul. They wanted you to wake up feeling heavy, bewildered, and self-conscious. They intended to undermine your self-esteem. However, you disagreed with their falsehoods, kid. Your spirit resisted. Your soul battled even as you slept. It was residue from the war you had already won, not a loss, which is why you woke up feeling heavy. Recognize that their weapon is uncertainty, because a selected one delays when they have misgivings, and the adversary rejoices when they postpone. But according to heaven, the wait is ended. Today, hesitancy is no longer an option. The 2 hours that follow are holy, not because if you miss them, tragedy will strike, but rather because if you are not vigilant, blessings, breakthroughs, and favors may elude you. These hours are a call to embrace what heaven has made available. Those at the meeting could seem to be influential. They could talk authoritatively, have titles, and dress elegantly. However, none of it is important. What you carry, they don't. The anointing you possess is not theirs. The favor encoded in your DNA cannot be duplicated. They envy you because of this. They plan because of this. Because they know deep down that they can't replace you, even if they take you away. Man did not give you what you have. God infused it into your soul. Atmospheres change just by your presence. Their fiercest shouts cannot overpower your stillness. More than any weapon, your open and pure heart frightens them. You are being attacked because of what you stand for, not because of who you are. It's not a personal conflict. This is quite old for weeks or maybe months. This has been increasing, however. It breaks here today. The Archangel's weapon is out today. It's over your life, I put it. And heavenly resistance will be felt by every hand that tries to go against you. Their mutual trust is eroding. Behind the scenes, they will fumble their words. They will no longer be together. For heaven will not let them to be successful. They are unaware that they have triggered heaven's backup by conspiring against you. A throne that God has given you has double strength when others want to take it away from you. Your stance is being strengthened, not undermined. I am aware that you have been overlooked. I am aware of how thick this stillness has been. God, why does it feel quiet when I need answers? You've whispered, hear me out, though you were never overlooked. This was not a case of desertion. It was preservation, because you had to listen with your spirit before you could see it with your eyes. Heaven has been communicating in whispers. This is placement, not punishment. Now pay close attention. A closed door will open on its own initiative. Suddenly a hand that was closed would open. A missed chance will come back to haunt you. These are affirmations. You can see the fingerprints of heaven here. They serve as a reminder that what was supposed to shatter you has instead made you indestructible. Child, take a breath. Take a breath as you have just entered a higher state of consciousness. The soul that started reading this message is no longer you. You've been given an upgrade. Your perception is enhanced, your spirit is aroused, and your vision is clearer. The adversary is no longer able to hide. Now you see, you sense it now. Now you know this is a holy section. Your spirit will be permanently marked by what I am going to say. Your spirit will carry it even if your head forgets. You won't be forgotten, you won't be quieted. We won't forget you. Your name has been inscribed by heaven into the scroll, the light and eternity itself. What God has sealed cannot be broken by the hand of man, the counsel of foes, or the voice of devils. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. If this letter has encouraged or inspired you, please think about sending a less than $50 super thanks to express your thanks. Your donation enables us to keep producing more words of prophecy that change lives and draw people nearer to God. In addition to supporting our ministry, you are spreading God's light to many hearts by clicking the super thanks button below. We are grateful for your generosity and for sharing in this heavenly calling.